Well, y'all, your girl is back. I'm back with some more great stuff we got to cover, y'all. I'm trying to keep up with Trump and his pen action. Baby, that man is making so many moves while his team is out here dealing with the fuckery, y'all. Trump. I told y'all was a businessman first, and then he's now our president. When I tell y'all he's steady making moves while the team is catching it, y'all, this is going to be one hell of a ride. So buckle up. Make sure them seat belts is in good, baby. Cause we on a ride. Y'all, we are on a ride. Do y'all hear me? With that being said, y'all, we got the bimbo up. It says by Libs TikTok. That's Libs So Fit Talk. If y'all are wanting to follow his account on X. Just in, AOC calls on her followers to resist and create friction in the system to make sure they are slowing down the system regarding ICE raids. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. It is not going to stop them. With that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and dive in. Sorry, y'all hear my little dog barking. Hang on. Kylie! Y'all, she lost her sister back in October. So sad. I had her about 4 years, and she's trying to cope. I'm planning on getting another fur baby. I don't know if I want to do a cat this time and see how they react, or another Yorkie, but we'll see. So she barks at her sister. Literally gave her all her bad habits. Literally, y'all. Okay, well, we finna get into it, y'all. So let's dive right on into this bimbo.
Principle number one in what you can do is that when one of these things comes to your backyard, you can resist. And what that happens over millions of people is that you generate enough friction that they cannot go as fast as they want to go. Okay? So I'm going to give you some examples that have already been working. Let's start with immigration and ICE. When people say, what can we do? In my community, we are a heavily immigrant community. ICE raids deeply affect and disrupt our community. So, number one, if you live in a community with a lot of immigrants, know your rights. That's one tangible thing you can do that I want you to do. And that means know your rights if you are a US citizen as well. Okay?
This is not okay. Shut the. Know your rights. If they're over here illegally, they have no rights. They have no rights at all. This is the type of crap that gets them messed up, saying you can resist and all this other type of stuff. This is what's causing all this commotion and stuff now, and they only setting these people up to be hurt, because that's what's finna happen. Enough is enough, and ICE is not finna play with these people no more. So you can sit here and listen to the fuckery all you want. She's setting y'all up for failure. I'm telling you that now. Resist if you want to, and it's gonna go a whole nother way.
Here's one way that we're going to create some friction in this system.
And see, I'm sorry, y'all. And they want to do that because the minute that they do that and all that chaos break out, the fake news, fake media is there to make ICE look like the bad people. That's this whole setup. That's what they do. They like to set up things to make it look like Trump administration and all the people that work for him are the bad guys. This is what they do. They sit here and tell you to resist, don't resist or whatever, and create friction and all this other type of stuff to slow the system down just so they can capture that old moment so they can go on the fake news and start spreading it all around. Y'all, be smart and be hip. Do the right thing.
Tom Homan, who's directing a lot of these ICE operations nationally, etc., he went on TV practically crying. This dude was whining his ass off because ICE went into the city of Chicago and Chicago had prepared for them. Community organizers, activists, and their mayor and local elected officials who were solid on this issue. They educated the city on
There's a new sheriff in town, and that's Pam Bondi. And she gonna make sure ICE get the job done.
their legal rights. Because what ICE tries to do is that they rely on people not knowing their rights in order to enter buildings, in order to search workplaces, etc. So when you know your rights, you are able to tell them no, and they do walk away. What you can do is protect people around you and also make sure that you are slowing down this system. The slower they operate, the less they can break.
Shut up and go mix me a drink, bimbo. Go mix me something. Next. Breaking. FCC investigates Soros on KCBS radio for leaking live location of ICE. So that we be doing, huh? Y'all, let's dive into this bimbo.
George Soros and his son, whose money is funding a radio station, a series of radio stations that's been accused of broadcasting live locations, by the way, in Colorado, undercover ICE agents, locations of them. Meanwhile, KCBS Radio in San Francisco reportedly told listeners on January 26, get this, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents are currently carrying out an operation on the east side of town. The county's response network says agents in San Jose were in unmarked vehicles. FCC Chair Brendan Carr joins us now. He's running that probe. Concerning to you, Brendan?
Yeah, of course. Look, I try to look on the bright side of things. And here, I think that's the fact that we are having an unprecedented number of deportations taking place in this country. And for that, thank goodness for President Trump. Promises made, promises kept. He came in and said he's the person that can not only secure the border, but deport people that are here illegally. And he's carrying that out with unprecedented speed, thanks to Secretary Noem, Tom Homan as well. Here, this is really concerning. So what happened was you had ICE agents undercover doing operations in East San Jose, and part of the town known for violent gang activity. And you had this radio station broadcasting the live location, identifying the unmarked vehicles that they were in. And again, against the backdrop of Democrat leaders in Congress saying it's time for people to take fights to the street against Trump's agenda. So we have sent a letter of inquiry, a formal investigation into that matter, and they have just a matter of days left to respond to that inquiry and explain.
This is so crazy. This is so crazy. They want to fight and not fight fair. They want to fight and not fight fair. The crazy part about this, y'all, is Trump and the whole administration team has to literally go in. They can't even get settled yet because they have to go in and clean up all this mess before they can actually sit down and say, okay, what's next? Because they left such a dirty mess that they have to go in and clean up, investigate all this before they can actually sit down and say, okay, now y'all, now that we got all this out the way, let's focus on this. Crazy, right? Americans ecstatic over his illegal neighbors being raided by ICE in New York.
ICE is raiding the neighbors. No fucking way.
Yes way. Yes way.
Hell yeah, yo.
Dude, they're for real, man.
I love it, dude. I love it. I'm loving it. It's ICE. It is.
Look
dude,
at him.
I fucking love it. Thank God. I've been waiting for this. Holy shit. Do they really? I saw the lights and I'm like, yo, no fucking way is it ICE.
Language.
Holy fuck. Hell yeah, brother. Good for you. Be warm out there, okay? Holy shit, they stopped the whole bus. Oh my God.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Going down, baby.
Oh my God, no way.
It's crazy.
They stopped the whole bus.
Meanwhile, they still plowing ice. Ha! Well, they not playing. F around and find out.
Hey, you guys stay safe. We love what you...
Look, we love what you do. Yep, y'all. They can sit around and tell these folks to ride and do all that mess they want to. ICE ain't playing with them. Check this out. And this is just by watching this bimbo right here, AOC, anti-ICE protest physically assaulted a man in Los Angeles sports. So now they trying to escalate. I'm telling you all, ICE is finna stop playing with these folks. Look at this. Uncalled for it. Y'all need to go on back to where y'all came from. We don't allow this type of mess here. Look at this BS. And again, what is this gonna do? Y'all still finna get up out of here. Regardless of now, y'all really finna get up out of here. Don't make us stand up and rise, baby. That's crazy. ICE, come get them. A very important message from California Sheriff Bianco. Let's get into it.
Hello, California. It's Chad Bianco, Riverside County Sheriff.
Bianco, okay.
This is probably going to be the first of many videos that you get coming from me voicing my displeasure and my concern with the absolute failed criminal justice system in California, our failed politicians making it happen, our failed liberal judges who are allowing this to continue to happen, and just as importantly, our media who completely lies and is dishonest in their reporting and their headlines for the sole purpose of dividing and separating your law enforcement from our community. Yesterday, we had a former Riverside County Sheriff's correctional deputy that we arrested for drug trafficking plead guilty in court and receive a sentence of probation with credit time served and the remainder of his time spent at home. Our dishonest media is reporting that our DA's office did not object to this sentence. I am telling you that is a flat out lie. The Riverside County Sheriff's Office, who investigated this crime, and our Riverside County DA's office, who prosecuted this crime, adamantly objected to this sentence, noting that the position of public trust that this person was put in does not allow leniency in this case, and he should have been sentenced to the maximum amount of time in prison for drug trafficking. This deputy was arrested with over 500,000 fentanyl pills in an ongoing drug investigation involving the drug cartel. As you remember, a couple of years ago, a extremely liberal judge, pro-criminal judge, allowed a criminal repeatedly to be released from court instead of sending him to prison, and he murdered one of our deputies. How many people have lost their lives in the last couple of years to fentanyl that could probably be traced back to this drug trafficker and the drugs that he has brought into this country and peddled into our communities? I am absolutely sick of this liberal justice system that has no consequence for criminals.
Facts.
From the law enforcement perspective, we demand better from our employees, from our law enforcement officials, And when they break the law, they should suffer the maximum consequence in our criminal justice system. We have been infected by liberal judges appointed by a progressive liberal governor or governors that are destroying our criminal justice system and causing what to all of us is our biggest issue in California, and that is rising crime, homelessness, drugs, all of those issues. I'm fed up. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the manipulation from our politicians, the lack of accountability of our politicians, the lack of accountability to our judges, and then the media blaming it on law enforcement. I'm tired of it. You're going to be seeing these videos from me repeatedly, telling you the truth about public safety, telling you the truth about our failed politicians, telling you the truth about our failed criminal justice system. And this is only the beginning.
Only the beginning.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned.
I approve your message. Cash, they need you. Where you at? They need to stop playing with your cash. All right, y'all. So y'all know I got to find us a good laugh through my content. So with that being said, y'all, Maxine Waters, remember I was calling her dry wig. Terrence Williams. I lost my Maxine Waters wig. She sued me, and I had to turn it over to hers as a form of payment. I was going to impersonate her today. Oh my God. Yes, this is funny. Let's go. He is a fool.
They've seen President Biden. They've lived through his presidency. They've also seen former President Trump. They've lived through his presidency. They've heard these arguments about democracy, about the fate of the election. And yet Trump is not only winning, but winning increasingly by a larger margin. So what is the plan among Democrats to change that trajectory? It sounds like you're talking about saying and doing all the same things, but do you believe that something needs to change?
I think we need to keep working.
They've seen President Biden. They've lived through his presidency.
Terrence is a fool. Like, what was she doing? Did she not realize she was on live TV, big bimbo? He is funny. Oh my gosh, y'all. It does not stop there. Through all this chaos, y'all, we have to laugh. Here goes Piper Boy Williams again with another video. He is very hilarious. If y'all don't know, follow this man right now. Trump issues tax cut proposal. Let's get into it.
Just issue tax cuts. Trump just issued tax cut proposals to Congress for the middle class. No taxes on tips or overtime. And then he wants to close the loopholes on the billionaires that own sports teams. Further solidified that he ended up working for the American people and not all these rich people. And he just exposed USAID for all of the money that they were wasting. Democrats are never going to win
again. It's the cry.
He is completing all of his campaign promises in less than a month. I've never seen nothing like this. How are we going to get him out of office? What are we going to do? He exposed USAID and the Treasury Department. They're sending $30,000 plus to different countries to make comic books. How can we explain all of this to our friends? It's like every time I feel like he's going to do something wrong, he does something right. Democrats are never going to win again if he keeps doing this. This is crazy. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can
do that.
Break this down. We gotta talk about all this. We gotta talk about all this. CNN, you tricked me.
They are so pure fools again, y'all. That's Piper Boy Williams. Y'all can follow him on YouTube too. That's PiperBoyWilliams. Hilarious, y'all. Oh my gosh, they so funny. All right, y'all. Meanwhile, again, Trump's team is facing the lunatics left to right. This man is still making business moves, y'all. It's a great day. Check this out. Breaking. President Trump has announced a joint venture between the United States and Japan to sell America oil to Japan. This is going to cause a major economic boom in both countries. Amazing. So y'all know he sat down. They had a little talk, business talk. You know what I'm talking about? And this is the outcome of that talk. Let's get into it.
We're talking about the pipeline in Alaska, which is the closest point of major oil and gas to Japan by far, less than half the distance of any other location. We're talking about a joint venture of some type between Japan and us, having to do with Alaska oil and gas, and that's very exciting. They're very excited about it, so are we. We're talking about the pipeline
So
in
as y'all
Alaska,
can see,
which is
he's the daddy of the team. The team is out here fighting these lunatics left and right. He's also fighting them, but at the same time, he's president. He's a businessman. He's making moves, y'all. He is making major moves. Stop playing with my boy. Now, I'm going to end this right here. Okay? And it says, they're worried about the wrong Trump. Y'all, we got a beast in the making. Yeah. Look at that
And
look.
then I have a very tall son named Barron. Has anyone ever heard of him?
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him. Ava, Zaddy, Joe. Let's chop it up in the comment section.